Hi guys, Ross here from Lifestyle Property People. So I'm just studying a property that we recently completed on. This is a 2-bedroom mid-terrace property. I just wanted to give you a quick tour around. It's quite an interesting one this. There's quite a bit of water ingress happened over the years or over the last few months previous to us buying it. So I'll spin the camera around and I'll show you what I mean. I'm sure you'll understand. So I'm in the second floor, the second bedroom. And there's 2 chimney breasts up on the roof, and I believe the flashings have failed on both. As you can see, there's quite a lot of water that's come in there, and the walls are now soaking, which, due to a lack of ventilation, has then turned into mould and spread throughout the room. So this is where the dormer's been built. I'm hoping that the mould on the ceiling is just from the lack of ventilation and not actually any damage to the top of the dormer. Then over here, as you can see, there's more damp on that wall, but the damp has spread, throughout the room. So quite a bit of work in here. A lot of repair work to the damp and mould, bit of plastering, a lot of filling, and then we'll get it painted, and then we'll be getting carpets put down. So I can't stress the importance of ventilation in properties. Getting the windows open just ever so slightly is enough to allow the moisture in the air to travel outside. So if you do have an issue with water ingress, first thing you need to do is get them windows open a little bit and get the ventilation going. Heat is part of the problem when it comes to damp. So if you think that there's damp coming in, we'll get the heating on and it'll heat the room up and dry it all out. That's not how it works. All that does is add moisture to the air. So great tip is to get the windows open and get that air flowing outside. So as you can see here, the guardrails are in a terrible condition, so we're going to get them refitted or get new ones put in, get balustrades in. Obviously that's an absolute must. So we'll head downstairs, go straight into bedroom 1. This room's not too bad. There is a little bit of, obviously you can see the papers come off the wall there. There's some mould spores up here, and I believe that's just where the water's travelled down into the walls, causing them to be slightly damp. And then same thing again, lack of ventilation, it's caused the mould to sit on the walls. As you can see, I've ever so slightly opened the windows. It doesn't need to be much to allow the air to travel, just a slight gap, and it is enough for the air to travel outside, or the moist air to travel outside. Some damages to the walls in here, they're not in great condition, but it's nothing major, so it'll be just sorting out the mould issues, repairing the walls, getting them painted, get the carpets down, and that's pretty much it. So we'll go into the bathroom. Fairly decent bathroom in here, pretty much ready to let. We're just going to replace the lights with IP rated lights, just so that no water can escape into there. We're going to be fitting a new blind for privacy, resealing around the bath. It's only minor, but it does make a big difference. It's something I always pick up on. I do think that mould, not necessarily mould, dirt and grime around the bath stands out like a sore thumb. And it's something I'd recommend that everyone does. So that's the bathroom really. Let's head downstairs. Stairs down to the ground floor aren't too bad. Handrails are already fitted. The walls not in too bad condition. Again, you're not aiming to make a palace with rental properties. It's just got to be to a lettable standard. So now in the living room, first thing we're going to do in here is take off that wallpaper. It's in pretty poor condition, as you may be able to see down there. I'm hoping that there's no mould on these walls. I can't imagine the water's tracked this far down, but until we get the paper off we won't know. So we'll be doing that first and then treating any issues on the wall accordingly. We're going to replace the floor, some damages down here, treat the damaged walls here, down here, replace that blind with a curtain pole, and then the room's basically in a lettable state. So we'll head into the kitchen. The floor doesn't look too bad, but it is slightly torn in places, so that'll be getting replaced. The cupboard doors don't shut perfectly. It's only a minor issue, but yeah, it's something we'll pick up on. It's not a major issue. It's not expensive to get the hinges replaced, so they'll be getting done. We'll be fitting a new vent grill up there, and if there is money in the budget, we'll be sanding and painting the cupboard, making that look nice and fresh, along with the door. And it's a case of just repairing the walls, sanding them, getting rid of any blemishes, stripping the paper back and painting, and then obviously getting a couple of the spotlights working again. So that's it really. There is a bit of work to do on the roof, as I said, mainly the flashings. We'll be checking around the dormer and then checking any loose or damaged tiles and getting them replaced. Once that's done, we'll then work downwards, sort that second bedroom out, continue throughout. The majority of works is the second bedroom and the roof, but yeah, it's nothing major, nothing the team can't handle, and it's nothing to be afraid of really. So if you want to know any more about this project, it is quite an interesting one because it's a little bit bigger and in depth than most of the stuff we take on, but yeah, it's not going to be a problem, so feel free to get in touch with myself or one of the team. Thanks guys, see you soon.